Daily God's Promise, Day 11, February 11, 2026. We are halfway through the second week of February. Yesterday, we walked with the Divine Defender, Deuteronomy chapter 20 verse 4, who fights our battles. Today, we look at the source of that victory. If you've reached a point where your resources are exhausted and your logic has failed, you are in the perfect position for a Jeremiah-sized revelation. We anchor our faith in Jeremiah chapter 32 verse 27, Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? I want you to receive this as your promise of the vanishing impossible. In 2026, we have mastered hard things. We've cracked complex codes and built advanced AI. But we still face impossible situations in our hearts and homes. Today, God isn't giving you a solution, He is giving you His resume. Part 1. The Sovereign of Substance, God of all flesh. God identifies Himself as the God of all flesh. This means He isn't just the God of spiritual things, or church feelings, physical authority. He is the God of your physical body, your biological lineage, your physical finances, and the actual matter in your world. If it is made of flesh or earth, He owns the patent on it. The keeper's reach, because He is your keeper. Psalm chapter 121 verse 3. There is no physical cell or financial document outside of His influence. This is the truth, John chapter 8 verse 32, that sets you free from the fear of physical lack or biological limitations. Part 2. The empty folder. Is there anything too hard for me? This is a rhetorical question. In the filing cabinet of the universe, God has folders for simple, complex, and miraculous, but the folder labeled too hard is empty. 2026 logic versus divine power. Our hard is often just a matter of perspective. What is hard for a child is easy for a parent. What is impossible for a man is a Tuesday morning for the mighty God, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. Prince of Peace over the hard. When you stop trying to solve the hard thing and start trusting the God of the impossible, the Prince of Peace, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, settles your mind. He contends with your contender, Isaiah chapter 49 verse 25, of impossibility. Part 3. The Scale of Sovereignty. World says, chronic illness. God says, I am the God of all flesh. You say I am the head and not the tail. World says generational debt. God says, I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. You say I commit my works, Proverbs 16:3, to Him. World says broken relationships. God says, I can give a new heart. You say my life is a prize, Jer 39:18. Head and not the tail. You are the head and not the tail, Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 13. A tail wags whenever the impossible circumstances shake it. A head looks at the God of Jeremiah chapter 32 verse 27 and stays steady. When you wait on your God, Hosea chapter 12 verse 6, you are waiting for the one who can turn a no into a now. Living in this promise today, on Wednesday, February 11, 2026, name your impossible, and then read Jeremiah chapter 32 verse 27 out loud. Rejoice in the Lord, Psalm chapter 97 verse 12, that your problem is officially too small for God. Wait on your God, Hosea chapter 12 verse 6, until the hardness of your situation melts into the softness of His grace. Cast your care, 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7, regarding the how and when, and focus on the who. Prophetic declaration. The God of all flesh is my Father. There is absolutely nothing too hard for Him. My health, my family, and my future are in the hands of the one who specializes in the impossible. In Jeremiah chapter 32 verse 27, God asks a question that I want to ask you today. In 2026, we see limitations everywhere, but God sees opportunities for His glory. You are the head and not the tail. If He can hang the stars, He can handle your situation. Trust Him today. Nothing is too hard for Him. God bless you and give you grace after grace.